Some of the traffic laws that people don't know existed, maybe about hazard lights or texting and driving or speeding. Joining us this morning to discuss the rules of the road is attorney John Phillips. Good morning to you. I think this one's going to shock a lot of people. It has to do with those plastic covers around the license plates. Sometimes they're illegal.
They are, and dealers actually send you home with their advertisement that's actually illegal. You can't cover anything. So Sunshine State, those bottom words that really don't matter as an identifier, it's illegal to cover them up.
Let's take a look at the pictures here, guys, because I was astounded when I saw these. One of them is right and one of them is wrong. How about this one here?
These are actually my tags. You can kind of see what they are, even though they're masked on, which is fine. This is illegal because I'm covering part of Jacksonville Jaguars in Florida up top. And so under the law, it's entirely legal. Obviously, this is my justice tag, but that would be legal because I'm not covering it. And they make little license plate covers that just cover basically the screw holes that are now being distributed by dealers, and those are legal.
Can you get pulled over for this, and do you get a ticket?
Cops did a series of pullovers in these in Miami's and fined people $100, $150 per time, and they use that for probable cause too to do a DUI arrest and everything else.
Pull you over.
Yeah, so just be careful. Hopefully, JSO doesn't get that ticky tack, but it is illegal.
Had no idea. Hazard lights. A lot of us sometimes drive when the conditions are bad out there. We put our hazard lights on. Can you do that?
Duval gets this wrong all the time. In Florida, the only time you can have your hazard lights on while driving is when you're in a funeral procession. So if it's raining, storming, you see the hazard lights pop on, and some people say, I don't care about the law, I feel more safe.
Yeah.
But the law is no hazard lights on when driving in Florida. In Georgia, it's the exact opposite. You can't. So it's one of those crazy laws.
I'm so confused.
I know, right?
Okay, just remember, if you're in Florida, no hazard lights unless you're in a funeral procession. We hope you're not. Speeding. So a lot of us think we have some leeway, 1 to 5 miles an hour over. In fact, I was in front of a cop this morning driving it, and I thought, can I go 41? Right. Can I go 42? Can I?
You can. Most times, so 1 to 5, there's a warning ticket that's issued. Now,
so they can still pull you over.
They can still pull you over for 1 to 5 over, but because of car calibration, they generally won't give you a ticket. Now, with a warning ticket, there shouldn't be court costs and all of that. So 1 to 5 is your leeway. 6 and up, it gets costly. Now, 1 to 5 is not your leeway. There's always an exception to every rule, right, Stacey? Mm-hmm. 1 to 5 is not your leeway in a school zone. It's illegal.
Right. They
will pull you over, and they should. We're protecting our kids in that one.
Good to remember that. And texting and driving, so many states have different laws. How does Florida fit in?
Florida, it is a secondary offense, meaning they've got to pull you over for something else, and then they can ticket you for texting and driving. But that might change with this legislative season, which started today.
Because a lot of states have changed it, right?
They have. They made it a first offense, and they should. Texting and driving is one of the #1 causes of wrecks and injuries in America.
All right, John Phillips, thanks so much for being here. Now you know.